morning, y'all. It's Krista, the Wildflower Stitcher, and I'm back. I know it's been a long time. Just had a lot going on, a lot of life happening. So I just want to say first off, sorry for the glare. I can't see without them. I have moved my chair every which way, and so you guys can't see the rest of the mess in my room. This is the way it has to be for right now. So hopefully I can change that the next video. So anyways, hopefully I'll have my room cleaned up. I just want to first say thank you so much for all the support and all the likes and all the comments and the shout outs. I don't even feel like thank you is enough. I just want you to know that I genuinely appreciate all the love and all the support. And I love the comments. It was so nice to talk to, a few of you back and forth. And I've tried to like all the comments. I've read every single one, and just, oh my gosh, it brought so much joy to my heart. It was wonderful. I just never expected it. I really expected maybe my family to watch and a couple of my friends, but y'all just blew it out of the water. So I sure appreciate it. I'm hoping to not be so nervous this time and just kind of go a little slower and not so fast. I watch other floss tubers and I'm like, oh, they're so calm. They're just showing their stuff, and it's not rush. And I don't know why I feel like I need to rush, but anyways, so we'll see if it's a little different. So a little bit of a life update. We've had some changes. I know my last video, I told y'all that I have two grandsons, Wyatt, the boss, and then the big O, Oakley. Wyatt's my oldest grandson. He's 7, and he was living in Texas. And he recently just moved in with us, I think the 1st of February. So we're super excited that he's here. He's, in school, enjoying it, loves, our church that we go to, and has made all kinds of friends already. So with that came a little bit of a change. My craft sewing room used to be upstairs. We have one room upstairs. So I had to kind of change it because we had Rachel and Walker downstairs. So now we have the 2 boys downstairs, and then Rachel moved upstairs, which meant I no longer had a sewing room. And my family would laugh at this, but definitely need a room because I have stuff that actually is even in other furniture around the house. Of course, I know I'm not the only one. So anyway, so I converted our dining room into my sewing room. So, it works. It's no big deal. We're not a formal family. It's not like we use the dining room all that much. And I actually kind of like it better because I have a view of, I have a huge window that is in front of this camera that I can look out at the street and see my flowers when they're in bloom. And then you can see I have a window over here, which my my stitching chair is right there. And it's nice because in the evening, that's the west side of the house. So the sunsets are absolutely breathtaking. So it's fun to sit there and stitch when I can, when I have the time at sunset and watch the sun go down. So that's kind of, it works out. So, my house has to be lived in because that's just the type of family we are. So it's all good. So a lot has happened because I filmed in the 1st of February, I think. And gosh, we're already in the middle of March, the latter part of March. I have some finishes. I have some things that I've shown that I've stitched on some more. And I've got some new starts and some starts that I finished and so forth and so on. So the first thing I want to start with is my oldest for this year that I wanted to show last time and I completely forgot, which was my blessing sampler. Those of you some of you have heard of that. It might be new to you. It's just a sampler. You start January 1st and you finish it that month in January, and it's supposed to bring, you know, blessings to your needle, that you don't, you know, have to frog and this and that and the other. So I'm just going to let you know that I'm still frogging. But that's okay. I enjoyed stitching it, and it was a very, it was kind of a stitch in honor of my grandmother, my biological father's, Richard, his mother. She actually passed away giving birth to him, so he never knew her. And actually his oldest sister, Martha, which my Aunt Marty, she goes by Marty, but my dad always called her Martha. She actually kind of raised him, and for a long time he thought that that was his mom. So anyways, the reason I did the chart was because it had the name Louise in it. It came from the Ooh La La book, Blackbird Designs, and it had the name Louise in it, which is my middle name, and my middle name was given to me after my dad's mom, her middle name, Louise. So I did it as a, I'm not going to show the chart, but I'm going to show the name because I can't say it. There it is. So I kind of did it as a tribute to her. This is what it looks like. I did not stitch it in the traditional red. I wanted to give it a little personalization all the way around, so I stitched it in one of my favorite colors, and I meant to get the color before I sat down, and I forgot. If you'd like to know the color, I can certainly get it for you if you'll just comment, and if I can remember, I can put it in the show notes. So here is Louise, all fully finished. I absolutely love her. I stitched her on 32 count Duxbury. I did only use one strand of DMC. I went back and forth on whether to use 2 or 1. I ended up stitching it with 1 of the DMC floss. And then what I did, when I went to stitch away and the table I sat in, I told you guys that on my last video, Angie and Jean and then Cindy with Cindy's Stitching Adventures. No, Cindy's Adventures in Stitching. I'll get it right, Cindy, sorry. They all suggested, why don't you stitch Louise and then the letter L using 2 strands so that it kind of stands out. So that's what I did. I don't know if you can kind of see the L there, the difference. And then there's the Louise. Let's see, Louise. It kind of stands out a little bit more. I really enjoyed this. I got it done in the month of January, so I was really pleased with that. I bought this frame at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section, and I cut it down. I looked at Contented Needle Kim, her video that she has. She frames a lot of her items herself, so that was inspired by her. And I did use something different, Kim. I had this, and so I used this to glue my corners back together, and it's worked out great. So it doesn't smell. You can do it in the house. It dries relatively quick, less than 24 hours. So that was really great. So that was fun. Now I'm going to show you the 2 items I've been stitching on that I had showed you the last video. So we'll talk about Martha. She's a sweet gal. By Hands Across the Sea, Martha Walmsley, 1847. Love stitching on this. It's so much fun. I did get further along. I got the bird completely finished and started on, oh, I don't know if my lighting is going to be good in this. I may have to open up that front. Hold on one momento. Let's see if that helps. A little bit better. So there's Martha. And I've got, you can see where I've finished her, and then I've started on the leaves and the branch there. So she's turning out nicely. I'm stitching that on the called for, oh, I don't know if it's in here, if it's listed in here. Let's see here. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. I can get it for you. I said it in my last video. And I'm using the called for threads on that DMC. And then I also started, oh, and that's a sew along I'm doing with Kim and a couple other gals in our Zoom, and I'm sure there's, I started this Lydia with Kathy Carolina cross stitcher. We started this in, I believe on February 1st, if I'm not mistaken. And I am stitching it on Cream and Sugar 18 count Aida by Fiber on a Whim. And last time I showed this to y'all, I only had like 2 baskets done and some of the border. So I've gotten a lot done. I do have an error on it. I had sewn this basket like 3 times and finally got it right. Space from this border to here is correct. From this border to here is correct. The problem is I stitched this border over one too many. So I have, this is only supposed to be one line, one space showing, and I have like 5. So I just left it and moved forward with it. It's not going to bother me that much. So I should be able to wrap this up this month. That's that. And then I had to start also in February. And we're also stitching this with Contented Needle Kim and KJ and Sue and Kathy. Well, I know Kathy's doing a different pattern, but it's our leap year is what we did. We kind of joined in on the leap year start. So it's a pretty big girl, but you know, dividing it up, I think it'll be, hopefully we'd be able to finish it in 4 years. I don't know if I can show, let's see if I can show the picture of, yeah, I can without the chart. So there's kind of what it looks like. So I think it's really pretty. So I started right here because I want to start here, come down to here and start on the house, and then I'll move around. So here's the fabric I'm using is, oh, I had it in my head. Milk and Honey 40 count by Fiber on a Whim. And then the called for DMC. And then there's a, is it a Verosois? I may be saying it wrong. I still need to get that. But here's the card and the fabric. And so here's my start. It's not a very big start. But it's a very enjoyable stitch. I do love stitching on it. Okay, so Kim asked me when I was going to get this, the Bird of Paradise. And so that day I said, okay, it's a PDF. So I ordered it, got it, and I said, all right, let's go, let's start it. So I started this on March 5th, and I think Kim started hers just a day or so because she was trying to figure out her fabric, and her fabric is absolutely gorgeous. I kind of went out on a whim. I wanted to do something different, and I think it's going to turn out pretty nice. So I'm stitching mine on Color Happens by Fiber on a Whim, and it's a green color. And I think, I don't know if, does that, looks like I'm peeking over the fence at y'all. Can you see the green? It's so pretty. The light's kind of going in and out. There it is. It's so, so pretty. I love stitching on this. Yeah, it just fades it out close. Anyway, so this is a fun little stitch because you get to do like a little bit of a color, and then you get to change a color and a little bit of a color, and so it's nice. And that is, I do not know how to say the name, but I took a picture of the so here's kind of a picture of the chart, and I took a picture. Here is the website that you can, or the Etsy account. Let me hold it still, that you can get it from. Maybe you can screenshot that if you want to. Oh, I am like shaking. I don't know why. Maybe too much coffee. Okay. So that's that. Okay, I don't remember if I started this in March or February, but this is Jelly Bean Jubilee by Brenda Drouet. And if y'all remember, I was showing you that fabric called Peep by Seraphim. It's, let's see, it's 28 count. And it, you know, has all the different Easter colors on it. I think that's a pretty good representation. And I thought it would be really neat to stitch these on that. So I have 1.5 done. Here's the little chick pulling the wagon. And that was just, I think, a day it took me to stitch that. It wasn't very long at all. There you can see the color. So I'm going to do a little pillow and, you know, put some maybe pom-poms around it or what have you. And then here's the hippity or hop hop, hippity hop hop. So these 2 rows will be in white, and then the middle one will be in this color here. And that'll be a little bit bigger. So I think I have enough to do all of them, or most of them, to get in a doll bowl. So that will be cute. Okay. Oh, I left out an important thing. Can we go back to my blessing sampler for just one moment? I wanted to show you Mary Louise. That is my grandmother, and that is Cipriano, my grandfather. So, and this was sweet. This was December 23rd. Well, not the picture was taken in 1938, but there's a note on here from my grandfather that is to my dad, Richard, saying, receive this picture as a token of love and a remembrance of your mother for your wife, children, your father, Cipriano. So I thought that was neat. So anyways, okay, what's next? I don't know that I'm really going in any particular order. I also started here yesterday. Well, it kind of goes with, so let me tell you about a visit that I had. So Katie with Sew Tatter came up to the Silver Needle. You probably saw it on her Instagram. And so I messaged her and said, oh, I'd love to come see you, because I'm only like 25 minutes from the Silver Needle. So she said, yeah, sure. So I showed up when they opened and we met, and she's such a nice lady to meet. Really enjoyed chatting with her and visiting. And she had some other friends with her. So let me get my notebook out because I wrote everything down because I didn't want to forget. Excuse me. I met Trinka and with Blue Bonnet, Texas, and I met Joellen with Sojo, and then Lisa with LS Snaps, I think is how you say it. So anyways, they were all just lovely, lovely ladies. And I think Katie's got pictures up, and I think they all did. I didn't put any on my Instagram yet, but it was lovely meeting them. So anyways, so Lisa's birthday was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, February 19th, from Katie's post on Instagram. And she was doing a birthday sal, and she chose Mary Ann, is it Cope? 1839. And I happened to have this. I found it and had it. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to start that with them. So, you know, happy belated birthday, Lisa. So I started it yesterday on the day of her birthday, but a month later, you know. So my fabric I'm using is Eureka by Fox and Rabbit. I had received it through my Patreon, and it's kind of a creamy yellow. It's really pretty. And then these are the colors. Y'all know me, I'm a hot mess with my floss, but I think it's going to be really pretty. So yesterday on our Zoom, we stitched and chatted and with some friends, and I got that much done. So it's not bad. Small start, but a start. Nonetheless, a start. So I think I'm going to enjoy that. I just love the border on that, and I love that. Of course, this will go on my deer wall. And I love this basket in the middle and this fence. I just think it's so pretty. All right. Pardon me while I take a little sip. I show off my mug because you know I'm a Sooner fan. Okay, so now we are on to, oh, let me show you two. One is a start that I started in, I think I started it in February. I posted it on my Instagram, the frame that I had found for Chubby Bird by Jeanette Douglas. And I fully finished it, and I love it. There it is. This is, you know, an antique frame. I think I paid $4 for it when I went to Fredericksburg on one of my wildflower tours with my friend Sandy, which I'd like to say that I'm going to try to insert some pictures at the end of this video. If we go this year, it will be 8 years in a row. And I know it makes my heart hurt to say if, but it's been really it's been a tough season this spring since the last time I videoed, and just not sure that I can squeeze it in, even though in the past I've always said no matter what, we'll make it happen. I'm still trying to make it happen. So we'll see if I can get away and get to that wildflower tour this year. But I went through the last 7 years and gathered up all my pictures, and I thought I would insert some. It was fun looking at them and remembering all the good times. Sandy and I have been, gosh, we've been friends for, my son is 31. We've been friends then for 32 years. And she is, she's one of those people that you can call up in the middle of the night and she will be there in a heartbeat. And she's also one of those people that will tell you, you might ought to look in the mirror you might have a part that you're playing in this. So she's just one of those friends, and my kids all know that she's like a second mom to them. Anyways, I hope y'all have one of those friends, because they're just true friends. They're really great to have. Anyways, so I framed this, and I put 2 layers of batting behind it because I wanted it just to puff out just a little bit. I just didn't want a flat finish. So it's really cute. I love it. So, and I did get the Chubby Bee with my market releases. So I'm going to stitch that. So I got a big one done, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I think I'm going to hang it right in that area there. Even though through the years, my, I guess my style, my tastes have changed a little in cross stitching, my heart still just loves these charts that Lori Holt does. I love her fabric lines. I love her quilting. I love everything that she does. And I did not get the charts out. I had shown the Prim series that she did. It had 12 individual charts, and then you could go on the Fat Quarter Shop and get the if you wanted to stitch them together, there was the free border that you could stitch. So I did stitch mine all together, and when I showed it to you last time, I think I had 10 of the blocks done. I needed to do 2 of them, and I started it back. I actually found out that it was a New Year's start in 2020. So here we are in 2024, and I fully finished it. And just a side note, because me looking at myself talking to y'all, I'm noticing I have no lipstick on this time because my daughter told me, do not put lipstick on. I don't know why, but she told me not to put lipstick on, so I didn't. You know, they have their opinions, so I'm going with her advice, I guess. So I'm going to show you this, and I did frame this myself, again, using Kim's information. She really inspired me to start looking, you know, getting frames on sale and just finding them wherever and cutting them down, because, you know, none of my stuff is like museum worthy, but I love it. And I am, for the most part, a DIYer, so it warms my heart that the whole process has been done by me. It's just something, I don't know, it's how God created me. So anyways, here it is in its full glory. I just love it. So I had to cut down this frame, super easy. I was careful, Kim, with my tools. So I had to finish this one. I think I had started this one. I had to finish this one, complete that one, and then the one with the hand. So anyways, there it is. I love it. So again, I'm going to put this up in that area there, and I think it's going to be beautiful. So I'm real pleased with that. And I know my mom is happy because she wanted me to get that done. Okay, so I am going to show you some, I guess some haul that I have. Oh, funny note about the haul. So I took my daughter shopping the other day for a couple of clothing items, and we got home and we pulled in the garage, and she hopped out and she goes, you know, she kind of squealed. She goes, oh, I'm gonna go call Penelope and show her my haul. And I said, what did you just say? And she goes, my haul. I said, you call that your haul? And she goes, yeah, why? And I said, well, when we do floss tubes, we talk about the things that we buy, and we say, you know, that we're going to show you our haul. And she goes, did you just think haul was for old people? Y'all, do I look old? I am not old. Anyways, it made me laugh. So apparently, I mean, honestly, how many of y'all, I mean, I know what the word haul means, but I mean, how many of y'all thought that, I don't know, I guess I just thought haul was like a Flosstube term. I don't know. But anyways, y'all have to let me know what you think. I just think it's funny. So these kids are cracking me up. Okay, so I'm going to save a couple of these till the end. All right, so I told you I got by Jeanette Douglas, Jeanette Douglas, that I got the Chubby Bee, which I can't find my chart already. How is that possible? I just got it. Whatever. And then I also got the 2 Blackbird books, because why would you not get them both? Right? Buy all the Blackbird. They're beautiful. I cannot wait to stitch them. And I got the Happiness is Homemade. I have the other 2. This has some really nice charts in it and some good recipes. I think, wasn't this like a market exclusive? I think like whoever went to market and bought charts. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't always get my information right, but I got this. It's on perforated paper, and it comes with the perforated paper. So it's a cute little stitch. And I think I already have, it calls for, oh, I guess you can use your own blue. Yeah, you can use your own blue and your own white. So, and then I got Nelson by Plum Street samplers. And of course I got Maggie May with her cute little radish. This will be the first time I'm doing one of these I just animal crackers. So I'm excited about doing that. I got Emma Baldwin Wadford, I think is how you say it, by Erica Michaels. I love what this says, and I love the chart. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I think this is so cool how the alphabet and the numbers go around. Kim got this chart too, but we all know Kim is not going to do this border right here. Right, Kim? Okay. Little Robin's design. Keep your head high and your crown straight. Okay, and this is a combination of some of my haul from Market, and then some I saved when I went to the Silver Needle this past Monday. I met Cindy there, Cindy's Adventures in Stitching. You can find her on YouTube. She's my friend I met at Stitch Away in January. Her husband and her were camping just past the border of Oklahoma into Texas, and they came home through Tulsa so we could meet up at the Silver Needle. So that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I love this picture of us that, let me see if I can get it real quick. One momento, please. Here it is. This is like literally we walked in and just saw each other. So it was so much fun. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, but it really doesn't matter. I got this also with my market haul. This chart here, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. I love Teresa Koget's charts. I'm going to try to do something different with this. I don't know. I'm going to say it on here to hold myself accountable. I would like to make a drum. So I'm going to take this middle section with the deer, because you know I'm going to have that deer wall. I know a drum doesn't go on the wall, but you know what I'm saying. I'll have it maybe in front of it. But I would like to take this section here down to the grass, stitch that. I'm going to take the Serenity with these leaves on both sides. I am going to delete probably a leaf on both sides so that it will fit. I've done all my calculations, so it'll fit right here above the house. Probably, I don't know. I think it, yeah, I had it so it would fit in between the birds. And then on the top of the drum, I'm going to mirror this around here with the bird, and that'll be on the top. I think that'll be gorgeous. So I hope it works. This is like on 40 count. It's like 17, it's like 16 something inches. So I think it'll work. I took thread like 16 inches and made a circle. And then I think like this would be 5 inches across, and I think it comes out perfect. I'm not sure, but I think it'll work. So let me know if you think that would be a good idea. I'm going to try it. So I'm excited about that. I already got the fabric I'm going to use for it. I got 40 count latte. I think it goes really well with the colors on the chart. And then I also got, when I was at the Silver Needle with Cindy, I picked up Charlotte McGill's and Posey. I like the colors, and I love this little pillow. I love this frame. I actually have a frame very similar to this, so I think I'll cut it down and use it for this. And then I got Pollinator's Garden, which I think is just lovely. I think it would be fun to do like little pillows. Just do them individually and do little pillows and fill up a little bowl. Ooh, I think that'd be so cute. By October House. And I got, I'm not going to show the chart, but this was a freebie at the Silver Needle from October House. October House Fine Arts. So I'm not sure if you could call the Silver Needle if you make a purchase from them and ask them for this, or if it's on October House website. I'm not sure, but it's a cute little, I guess a little posy, a little, not posy. I've lost pansy is what I'm trying to say. It's a cute little chart. Did I show you this? I don't think I did. And then I got Plum Street samplers, of course, a deer, Summer Glory. And then this is probably my favorite chart from Market. I'm going to say that this is probably my favorite chart. I love to garden and plant flowers, and I just think they're beautiful. They smell good. I love getting out. If I'm really stressed or something, I'll stitch, yes, but I love getting out in the dirt and just, you know, I love the smell of the dirt and just everything. I don't like the snakes, but anyways. So the blue flower, In Praise of Pollinators. I love this chart. Now, the only thing that I wanted to change was the fabric that it was stitched on. It's stitched on Stormy Night, which is kind of a gray, a very mottled gray. I just am not a gray person. And I didn't really want to use a neutral because I just don't feel like those colors are going to pop. And it just, you know, there's just something about this chart, you know, the pollinators. It makes me think of being outside and nature and all of that. So I picked up some moss. And I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous on here. Because it made me think about that bird of paradise. I think these colors are just going to pop on it. Now, the only problem is it calls for Weeks Dye Works guacamole. I don't think it's going to show up. I'm going to try to stitch with it and see this cactus right here. I'm going to see if I can get it to show up. If it doesn't, that's okay. I picked out 2 others that I'm going to work with and see. You know, obviously I know that this one will stand out. The only thing with this one is it's not variegated very much. So I really like the variegation in the cactus. So we'll see. I'm not scared. I'll start stitching it and see what we can come up with. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to start that this month for sure. And I'm going to start Serenity because those charts are just fabulous. I'm also going to do, Nicole Spohr has a Flosstube out. It is Flosstube 76 and it's titled Craft Room Cleaning with a Side of Cross Stitching. She talks about her second Flossiversary and her celebration stitch that she's going to do with that. She's going to do a biscornu. I think I said it right. I have not done one of those. I would love to learn how to. I wish I had taken the class at the Jingle Ball, but I didn't. So I was thrilled that she's going to walk us through the whole process. I just think that's super cool of her. If you want information about it, please go watch her Flosstube. She gives such great details. And if you are not a member of her Facebook group, I encourage you to join that as well because she also lays everything out. She's really good at explaining things in detail. So I picked this up because this is one of the charts that she suggests. There's several of them. And I picked this up. I'm not sure that I'm going to do it in patriotic colors yet. I'm not sure. So I haven't decided that. I'll think about that over the next week. I think it's starting up in April. So you still have time. I will say that the charts by Hands On Design that she is recommending, typically Hands On Designs do not produce PDFs, but for this particular situation, for the stitch along, they did produce these in PDFs for those who, you know, want to get it in time. So that was pretty cool of them to do that. So I hope that you guys will hop on that. I think that'll be fun. I know my local little stitching group that I meet with here in Owasso, I've just lost their names. Jean and Sherry and let me look real quick because that is just terrible. They're such sweet ladies. Starts with a B. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Let me see. It's my Snack and Stitch group is what I have on my Facebook. Brooke. I knew it started with B. Sorry, Brooke. And Brooke actually lives like literally around the corner from me. They're all going to, I think, join in on that as well. And I talked them into, I think Brooke's going to be out of town, but Jean and Sherry, I talked them into joining me at the Stitch and Bee retreat that's going to be held here in Tulsa in May. I think it's May 24th, 25th, 26th. Don't hold me to those dates, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I'm super excited about going to that. That will be a lot of fun. So let's see, what else? What else? Oh, I wanted to show you a couple things that I got in the mail. If y'all subscribe to this, you'll know how awesome it is. I've been getting this for 3 or 4 years. I absolutely love it. That's the front. That's the back. It is well worth the money. Well worth. I mean, y'all, it's full of charts. Punch needle and cross stitch. And it's got great designers in here. Highly recommend it. You will not regret it. And then I'm also a member of the Biddy Bowl Club. And I don't know if you can still get in this Pine Mountain Designs. I don't think you can, but I did notice, like last year I was in the Bowl Club, and I did notice on their website that they are selling individual months now this year. So maybe next year they'll do these too. But if you don't know about this, it's absolutely fabulous. They send you everything that's in that bowl. Girl, they send you the eggs, the ribbon, everything, the moss, everything sewn. All you have to do is put it together and stitch your, they do not send you the DMC floss, but they do send you an email ahead of time before you get this with the DMC that you'll need. So that's nice. I think that's it. I kind of gave you all my plans. This is where it gets a little touch and go for me because I love to garden, and so it's getting warm, and so then I have to divide my time up. I'm gonna stitch, I'm gonna go outside, and all the things. I am, let's see, we're in March, so let's see here. In April, the 3rd weekend, I'm going down to the Houston area to my mom's house because she's, you know, I had told y'all she's doing that. She was one of the homes, there's 4 homes picked in Kingwood for the Kingwood Garden Tour that they do every other year. So I'm going to go visit her, and my neighbor Janice is going to go with me. So that'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully I'm going to do some filming, and I'll share that with you guys. Oh, I forgot something really important. My friend Katrina came up. We're in March. It's been a couple weeks. She came up for we went to a women's conference in Tulsa. It was like 2 days, and we had such a great time. Several of my friends from my Sunday school class went, and it was really nice. And it was so great to see Katrina. She stayed for, gosh, I think it was like 4 days. So we got to, you know, visit, and I took her to the Silver Needle, and we had such a great time there. She picked up a lovely chart. I don't know. Let me see if I think I took a picture of it so I could share it with you guys. And I think I'm going to have to get the chart and stitch it myself. And she actually started a chart here as well that she had picked up when we went to Branson. This is us at the Silver Needle. Let me see if I can, oh, here. Nope, that's not it. I guess that I did not take a picture of that chart. Gosh, and I really thought I took a picture of the one well, let me show you how far she got on the one that she started here. We used to stitch together in Kingwood during COVID. Maybe she sent me a picture of it on her text. Okay, so, gosh, and I don't even know what this is called, but she started that here, and then she got like the top done, and I think some of this done, and then last weekend I think she got most of the cross done. She's trying to get it done by Easter. I wish I knew the name of the chart. I will have to ask her for it. I was seeing if she sent me a picture of the chart. No, I'm gonna have to ask her for it. Anyways, so I really enjoyed her being here. It was super sweet. We're trying to make that kind of a yearly thing where she comes up here, and of course I'll get to see her when I come down there next month. So I'm going to go through the names of the people that shouted me out, because I should have done that at the beginning, but you know, I forgot. So of course, Kim with Contented Needle Kim, and then Lisa and Megan with the Sassy Southern Stitchers, Christy and Callie with Floss Boston Cousins, Roberta and Lenny with the Sable Stitchers, ZZ Fiberworks, Missy with Two Needles Pulling Thread, Liz the Wandering Stitcher, Kathy with Carolina Cross Stitcher, and I had one more. Shelly with, where did I write it down? Shelly, her floss tube is It's Only Stitching. That was super sweet of everyone. I just really appreciated all the shout outs. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope to be back a lot sooner. I don't know that I'm going to be on a schedule because now I'm really busy now that I have my grandson here, but I really would like to get back a lot sooner than I did this time. So possibly if you'd like to subscribe, if you like what you saw, and that way, you know, if you put on the notifications, it'll let you know when I upload a video. So I sure appreciate all the subscriptions. And again, just very grateful for all the love and kindness that I've been shown. And I love all the friendships that I'm making. It truly is just a wonderful community. So like I said last time, if we take it one stitch at a time, we can get all our projects done. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I appreciate you spending this time with me. Bye.